We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. One punch could change everything in this battle. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. Amir Khan showed a lot of bravery in accepting this fight against Canelo Alvarez, especially considering how violent he got knocked out in their first encounter.
Now let's get some background on both these fighters. Both these fighters started in 2005. Boxing is in their blood. That's all they've done. They've been stars from day dot. So now you know we've got class. Now you know we've got depth. Now you know we've got a fight on our hands.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
They block the jab. Ooh, look at that left jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Khan in that.
Switched off. What you doing?
On to the second round. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Both of these athletes' gas tanks are going to be tested. Endurance will be the key on an afternoon like this one.
This is taking boxing back to its roots. Outside, where you've got the crowd there, you can hear everything. You've got the breeze of the wind. You've got the heat of the sun. You know when you're doing this? Your feet are on fire, Tom. They're on fire in the ring.
Good counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
This is some of the best action I've seen in any round anywhere this year. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Swing and a miss with the jab. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Khan in that round.
What are you doing? Come on.
And there's the bell for round 3. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Good counter punching. He threw the hook, didn't land. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. He threw a punch and just got countered. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Khan in that lap. Back at it in round 4. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Those counter punches have to hurt. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. There's a counter shot. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Hook misses. The straight right just misses. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Has to a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Khan in that lap. And there's the bell for round 5. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
That right hook won't score. That hook doesn't score. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. What would you tell this guy he's got to do? There's the bell to start round 6. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Failing to score with that right hook. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Beautiful counter punch. It's all offense all the time. Can't find a home for that jab. Catch and shoot. That counter punch caught him clean. Missed with that jab. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Khan in that last round.
Come on,
well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges.
Round 7, here we go. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Misses with the jab. No rest for the weary. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
The straight right just misses. Back and forth they go. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Khan in that last round.
Have you got complacent?
And they're back at it again here in round 8. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he scores with the counter. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble.
Bambi legs are kicking in. Let's look at those legs. The legs have gone.
And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're gonna find out.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. So it was certainly close, a big majority win.
A majority decision. You know what? I've got to agree. There's no argument there. I totally get it. I see where they're coming from. I see the scoring they've done. I wouldn't even argue with it. Maybe one round either side, but good call, good shout.